When you're feeling overwhelmed by all that's going on in the world, one effective calming tool is known as concentric circles of agency. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and a few minutes of your time. The practice provides some perspective on what you have control over in your life and what you don't. You start by drawing a medium-sized circle in the middle of your paper. Within that circle, you write down all the areas of your life you have the most agency. In other words, the things you have the most control over, such as how you spend your free time, and maybe that includes cooking or cleaning or engaging in hobbies or shopping, exercising, hanging out with friends or family, etc. This circle also includes what and how much you consume. So that would include the food that you consume, the news you consume, the water you consume. When the inner circle is fairly filled up, you then draw a slightly larger circle around that one. And within that second circle, you write down the areas of your life where you have some agency. Things you can't necessarily fix or solve, but you can do something. For example, maybe you can't solve world hunger, but you can volunteer for an organization that works on that issue. Or maybe you can't fix what's happening in the news, but you can spend time researching candidates or initiatives and actually vote or even get involved in the election process. Finally, you draw a third circle around the second one, and in there you write down the areas you have no control over. Things like the weather, maybe the political situation, other people's behavior. When you're done, take a few moments to reflect on how much time you spend focusing on each of these concentric circles. Throughout your week, refer back to these circles, especially when you feel stuck or overwhelmed by the things you have no control over. The goal is to spend the most amount of your focus on the innermost circle, relatively less time on the second circle, and the least amount of time on the outermost circle. Where you put your attention matters. Spending too much time worrying about the things in our outermost circles will leave us feeling depleted, and it's more likely that they will lead to burnout. Focusing more on what you can do, what you do have control over, the things in your innermost circle, offers hope, motivation, and meaning in your life for a healthier, more sustainable life. Try it out and see what it does for you. For more tools to calm your nervous system, check out my YouTube channel and my book, Fast Relief from Anxiety.